A pillar of purple-black light pierced through the clouds, an overwhelmingly powerful aura spreading and causing the entire earth to tremble. Heavenly Dragon Demon Commander narrowed his eyes, observing little Mink's astonishing momentum, his expression involuntarily shifting. Though both were at the revolution stage, the latter gave him an extremely dangerous feeling. In the realm of demonic beasts, akin to a food chain pyramid, the Heavenly Demon Mink sat at the very pinnacle. Though Heavenly Dragon Demon Commander's status wasn't low, he was still a notch below in comparison. Despite sensing danger, Heavenly Dragon Demon Commander was no pushover. Given the situation, he was forced to face the challenge, holding a certain confidence in his strength. Even if little Mink, known for being a Heavenly Demon Mink, managed to gain the upper hand, he didn't think it would tarnish his reputation too disastrously. He could withdraw at an opportune moment. With this in mind, his eyes turned cold. The Heavenly Demon Mink clan was indeed intimidating, but he wasn't as fearful as the Golden Ape Demon Commander. After all, he too had a noteworthy background. I have heard of the might of the Heavenly Demon Mink clan. Today, I finally get to test it. Heavenly Dragon Demon Commander shouted coldly, stepping forward as 6 wings of blood unfurled behind him, exuding intense life and death energy, his aura rising to its peak, unleashing his revolution stage power. Little Mink glanced up, a sinister smile forming on his handsome face. In an instant, his gigantic bat wings flapped, conjuring a wild storm, and his figure vanished. As Little Mink disappeared, Heavenly Dragon Demon Commander's blood wings flapped, retreating thousands of feet at an astonishing speed, leaving onlookers dumbfounded. But as he appeared in the distant sky, space behind him cracked open, and a palm radiating purple-black brilliance blasted forth, filled with vast life and death energy. The punch distorted the surrounding space as everyone watched. Heavenly Dragon Demon Commander turned sharply, shocked by Little Mink's speed. He couldn't avoid the attack, and a fierce look flashed in his eyes as blood-red scales sprouted along his arm. He punched back with all his might. Boom! Their fists collided, sending waves of energy sweeping out like a storm, creating a vacuum as air fled from the shockwave. Previously, Heavenly Dragon Demon Commander had overpowered his opponent with a single punch, showcasing his revolution stage prowess. This time, however, he couldn't replicate his past dominance. Begone! A disdainful shout echoed as space shattered, and Heavenly Dragon Commander was sent flying, the scales on his arm shattering. Eyes focused on the fallen Heavenly Dragon Demon Commander, who had been utterly overpowered in one strike. It was clear that none but the strongest rival clans could contend with the Heavenly Demon Mink. Is that all you've got? Little Mink reappeared, his handsome face laced with disdain and contempt. Unlike Lin Dong's quiet yet deadly presence, Little Mink exuded an overt arrogance and dominance, though beneath lay a shrewdness of his own. Don't celebrate too soon. Heavenly Dragon Demon Commander's face turned grim as he stomped on the sky. The space beneath shattered, and black and white life and death energy swirled around him, a fierce dragon chant echoing across the heavens. Dominating Dragon's sky-crushing fist. With an enraged roar, a gigantic 6-winged dragon manifested behind him, roaring as it struck with a colossal fist. The Thousand-Zhong fist gusted forth with a hurricane's force, stirring wild winds. With such weak skills, you dare call yourself the dominating dragon? You're a disgrace to the Dragon Clan. Little Mink sneered, watching the approaching colossal fist. He extended a single hand, lightning arcing between his slender fingers. Boom! The giant fist collided with Little Mink's palm, but the seemingly unstoppable attack halted as soon as it touched him. Little Mink remained unaffected, as though absorbing all the punch's force. The face of the Heavenly Dragon Demon Commander turned ashen, roaring furiously as he unleashed colossal dragon fists, their shadows streaking across the sky. The primordial energy in the atmosphere went wild under his ferocious assault. Yet, Little Mink stood unshaken, feet seemingly stepping on air. With a deft move of his hands, he absorbed the raging attacks with ease, remaining utterly unmoved. Second brother is amazing, Little Yin murmured in admiration, gazing at the stark contrast between the two figures in the sky. Lin Dong nodded slightly. Little Mink had reached the revolution stage, and within this realm, he was clearly superior to the heavenly dragon demon commander. Combined with the formidable physicality inherent to the heavenly demon Mink, it was apparent that the commander was outmatched. There were always tales of how this guy boasted about the strength of his peak power. Seeing it now, there's a certain truth to it. Lin Dong chuckled warmly. He reflected on the past, recalling a time when even a Nirvana stage opponent seemed insurmountable, and Little Mink was nothing more than a specter on the verge of vanishing. Back then, Lin Dong probably hadn't imagined reaching this day. Little Mink, in turn, hadn't dreamt of regaining his peak. Only they knew the struggles they faced together, the brothers in hardship, and the hefty price they paid to reach this point. But regardless of the cost, they reaped the rewards they sought. That heavenly dragon demon commander is no match for Little Mink. Lin Dong smiled, watching the violent energy fluctuations in the sky. Boom. As Lin Dong's words fell, Little Mink struck again. Despite the graceful appearance of the move, wind and thunder followed. His palm smacked the oncoming dragon fist with precision. This time, as fist met palm, a chilling glint flickered across Little Mink's handsome face. His palm curled into a claw, with purple-black light coalescing at his fingertips, forming a near-liquid substance. Heavenly Demon Hand. The cold voice emerged from Little Mink's lips as he launched his claw. With a sharp sound, the colossal dragon fist crumbled, and Little Mink flashed past it, piercing through the fist and landing heavily on the heavenly dragon demon commander's arm. His 5 fingers plunged like venomous snakes. Crack! The crisp sound of breaking bones echoed as blood spurted forth. The scream of the heavenly dragon demon commander erupted, and the onlookers watched in shock as one of his arms was torn off. The spectacle left many experts' scalps tingling. Even the retreating golden ape demon commanders twitched in astonishment. The commander, a 6-winged flying dragon, boasted a robust body, not as strong as a true dragon's, but formidable nonetheless. They couldn't easily damage him, yet his tough flesh was like paper in Little Mink's grasp. Ah! The heavenly dragon demon commander retreated with a grisly scream, hair in disarray, his face twisted with rage. He glared at Little Mink, whose face was devoid of emotion, and bellowed, "Do you really think I won't kill you? If that's your strength, use it now, or you'll lose your chance," Little Mink taunted, raising his blood-drenched hand, exuding an intimidating aura from his handsome face. The commander's eyes turned crimson, abandoning any hesitation. As he opened his mouth, a beam of golden light shot forth, morphing into a colossal golden peak in the sky, covered in ancient runes and radiating a vast wave of power. Relics of the ancients, 9 Heavens Mountain Range. The golden ape demon commanders recognized the treasure, their expressions shifting in realization. Oh? The 9 Heavens Mountain Range, ranked 32nd among the ancient relics? I didn't expect the heavenly dragon demon commander to possess such an artifact, observed one of the 3 middle-aged heavenly demon Mink clan members with surprise. The commander formed a seal with one hand, pouring a massive stream of life and death energy into the golden peak, causing it to swell to unprecedented proportions, casting a shadow over the entire mountain range. 9 Heavens Mountain Range, suppress all demons. His face fierce and eyes bloodshot, he roared. Boom. The world dimmed considerably as thousands of golden lights shot from the peak. It tore through the space, appearing above Little Mink, and descended with a thunderous force. Boom, boom, boom. Little Mink looked up at the imposing golden mountain, descending with formidable force. His handsome face turned cold as he spread his arms, releasing a purple-black radiant sun from within. His chilling and fierce shout resonated through the heavens and earth. Heavenly Demon Sun-Devouring Technique. The purple-black sun rose from Little Mink's body, turning the already dim skies dark, leaving only the luminous orb visible. Boom! The massive golden peak, capable of suppressing even a revolution stage master, crashed down, causing the mountains below to collapse, spreading enormous cracks across the landscape, akin to the onset of doomsday. Buzz! The purple-black sun expanded rapidly, growing to a gigantic size within seconds. Like a bottomless mouth hidden within space, it swallowed the golden peak under countless awestruck gazes. A strange sound echoed in the sky as the golden peak vanished into the sun, which emitted near-destructive waves of energy that soon diminished. The golden glow within the radiant sun faded, indicating the golden peak's energy fluctuations had receded. Suddenly, the heavenly dragon commander in the sky turned pale, spitting blood, as he realized he no longer controlled the Nine Heavens mountain range. "How is this possible?" he exclaimed in shock, unable to fathom how little Mink had seized the mountain range. "My heavenly demon Mink can swallow the heavens and earth. Devouring a relic of the ancients is no challenge," little Mink said mockingly. His gaze turned icy as he approached the heavenly dragon commander. Boom! The heavenly dragon commander roared in fury, unleashing a mighty punch aimed at little Mink. Smack! Little Mink caught the punch with ease, displaying a hint of disdain before his fingers pierced into the dragon commander's flesh like blades. Roar! With blood-red eyes, the dragon commander's body expanded dramatically, transforming into a colossal six-winged dragon, roaring in anger. "Think becoming your true form means you can escape?" Little Mink sneered, his small form compared to the dragon like an ant, but exuding overwhelming dominance. He tore through the dragon's scales, gripping a bloodwing with his arms, and astonishingly lifted the massive beast, slamming it into a towering peak. Crash! The mountain shattered from the impact. Despite the six-winged dragon's wild struggles, little Mink's grip remained ironclad. With fierce determination, he dragged and smashed the dragon repeatedly. The earth quaked continuously as everyone watched in shock, mouths agape, at how the seemingly gentle and youthful figure could display such ferocity. Roars echoed as mountains crumbled beneath the dragon's body, its pained cries filling the sky. The distant golden ape commander and ghost carving commander winced, grateful they withdrew earlier. Otherwise, escape would have been impossible today. Witnessing the scene, they felt a shiver of fear. As two of the Beast Combat Domain's three commanders, they knew the heavenly dragon commander's strength well. Yet, he had been defeated so thoroughly even after unleashing the Nine Heavens mountain range, an indication of the heavenly demon Mink clan's terrifying combat prowess. "This guy is in for a rough time." Exchanging looks, they chuckled weakly, realizing how today had spiraled into such chaos. Regretting their involvement with Lin Dong, they decided to steer clear henceforth. Below, Lin Dong and his group watched the scene unfold in awe. Glancing at the terrified expressions of Chen Tong and others, Lin Dong coughed lightly. "Well, usually, he's quite amiable." Chen Tong and the others chuckled awkwardly, struggling to reconcile the image of a man dragging and smashing the dragon commander with someone described as amiable. Lin Dong stretched lazily, sensing the rapidly diminishing aura of the heavenly dragon demon commander. Clearly, under little Mink's fierce assault, the commander had sustained serious injuries. Boom! Just as Lin Dong finished speaking, a shadow loomed over the sky as the massive body of a six-winged dragon swept across, smashing several mountain peaks into rubble. Its enormous form lay half-buried in the ruins, blood pouring out like a fountain, filling the mountains with a metallic scent of blood. All the powerful figures in the mountain range stared dumbfounded at the convulsing six-winged dragon, their mouths clamped shut as they struggled to process the shock. In the air, little Mink descended gracefully, his handsome face showing a stoic expression. He glanced at the severely wounded dragon, clapped his hand gently, and said calmly, "They're my brothers. If you touch them, it's only fair I slay you." His eyes swept across the many elites of the mountain range. "Thunder Abyss Mountain is my brother's territory. Anyone with any ideas, you're welcome to try." Little Mink's voice no longer held its previous haughtiness, but everyone could feel the coldness and murderous intent beneath his calm words. In the distance, the Golden Ape Demon Commander and Ghost Carving Demon Commander flinched and sighed inwardly. They understood little Mink's warning was directed at them. Silence engulfed the world. All the renowned experts in the Beast Combat Domain, having witnessed little Mink's ferocity, dared not provoke this fearsome being. In the debris, the six-winged dragon's vast body shrank, reverting to human form. The Heavenly Dragon Demon Commander sat battered and bloody, coughing violently. After a moment, he raised his head, hatred in his eyes, and rasped, "You domineering Heavenly Demon Mink, if you dare, kill me today. Otherwise, I won't let this go." Little Mink's smile faded, and a chilling intent began to gather in his purple-gold eyes, bringing a coldness to the air. "I'm of the Dragon Tribe. If you kill me, do you think the Dragon Tribe will let it slide?" The Heavenly Dragon Demon Commander sneered, unafraid of the killing intent. "You think having a bit of dragon blood makes you a Dragon Tribe member?" Little Mink mocked. With a snort, the Heavenly Dragon Demon Commander clutched his hand, gathering a blood-red dragon totem. A pure dragon aura emanated from it. Dragon Tribe Totem? The three middle-aged men in the revolution stage frowned. This totem was only given to those recognized by the Dragon Tribe, and possessing it meant one was indeed part of the tribe. Little Mink was momentarily taken aback by the blood-red totem. The Heavenly Dragon Demon Commander snorted, hoping his status would deter Little Mink. However, to his dismay, a cold sneer appeared on Little Mink's face. The Dragon Tribe must be desperate to accept any trash. I'd really love to see if they'd go to war with the Heavenly Demon Mink clan over a hybrid like you. With Little Mink's icy words, his killing intent surged. Without hesitation, he moved swiftly, his fingers slicing through the air, launching a purple-black beam that shattered the totem in the commander's hand. "You!" The Heavenly Dragon Demon Commander's face changed drastically, but before he could yell, Little Mink appeared before him, unleashing a punch surrounded by purple-black light. It transformed into a giant claw, tearing through the air towards the commander. Though grievously injured, the commander watched helplessly as the claw descended. Fear finally appeared in his eyes as he realized how far Little Mink would go, disregarding even the Dragon Tribe's honor. Boom! The enormous claw came crashing down. But at the last moment, just before the impact, everyone witnessed the space before the commander twist, and two figures emerged, deflecting the claw with a single strike. This friend of the Heavenly Demon Mink. It's said that one should show mercy whenever possible. Isn't it a bit too much to strike so ruthlessly? A low voice, imbued with immense authority, resonated from the sky, accompanied by the sound of dragon roars. In the mountain range, countless gazes shifted in an instant to witness two figures standing mid-air in front of the Heavenly Dragon Demon Commander. A powerful aura emanated from them, as if a massive dragon was coiling behind them. The Dragon Clan? The scene left many experts initially stunned, followed by a wave of shocked exclamations. No one had anticipated that within such a short time, two of the four dominant clans would make their appearance. Dragon roars echoed throughout the realm as the two figures appeared before the Heavenly Dragon Demon Commander. The aura they projected seemed to form the outline of a giant dragon, its oppressive presence overshadowing the land. The sudden arrival of these two figures immediately drew attention and surprise, as it was rare to see members of the four dominant clans. Yet here were representatives from two clans at once. Exchanging bewildered glances, some spectators murmured, "Could this be a clash between the Heavenly Demon Minks and the dragons? That sounded quite terrifying. Dragon clan members?" Little Mink also furrowed his brows while looking at the two figures, taken aback by their appearance. It seemed the Heavenly Dragon Demon Commander indeed had some backing, not only possessing a Dragon Clan totem, but also able to call in Dragon Clan reinforcements. Under numerous watching eyes, the dragon image behind the two figures slowly dissipated. Both were middle-aged, their stern expressions conveying authority. The incredible aura faintly emanating from them indicated they had reached the revolution stage, a level of strength that held significant standing even within the Dragon Clan. The appearance of these two men drew the attention of the severely injured and disheveled Heavenly Dragon Demon Commander. He then turned an icy gaze toward Little Mink and the three nearby Heavenly Demon Mink Revolution stage experts, a hint of seriousness in their eyes. Sending out four Revolution stage experts at once, this handsome young man surely held a significant position among the Heavenly Demon Minks. "Brother Duan, save me!" The Heavenly Dragon Demon Commander called out excitedly upon seeing the newcomers. "Heh, my friend from the Heavenly Demon Minks, I am Duan Tao of the Dragon Clan. Could you enlighten me on what grievance Tianlong has caused to prompt such harsh treatment from you? One of the middle-aged men glanced briefly at the heavenly dragon demon commander, then cupped his fists and smiled faintly at little Mink. He wanted to kill my brother. Do you think Lord Mink should go easy on him? Little Mink's handsome face carried a trace of malice as he responded with a cold smile. My friend, Tianlong is already seriously injured. If you wish to vent your anger, you should be nearly satisfied by now. Let's let this matter rest for today. The other middle-aged man interjected seriously. He was somewhat connected to the heavenly dragon demon commander and naturally wanted to speak up for him. I don't like to leave loose ends, little Mink replied, eyes turning frosty. His approach mirrored that of Lin Dong. Once he made a move, he ensured there were no future problems. The heavenly dragon demon commander was strong, not someone to fear, but potentially troublesome if he sought revenge in the future. Seeing little Mink relentless, Duan Tao frowned. The heavenly demon Mink clan was indeed powerful, yet the dragon clan wasn't a pushover. They had come to mediate, and if it weren't for little Mink's respected identity, they might have already acted to recover some dragon clan dignity. They didn't expect that even with their courteous demeanor, little Mink offered no face. Tianlong is one of us. He has greatly contributed to the dragon clan. Despite his mixed bloodline, the third elder personally bestowed him the dragon clan totem. If we stand by and let you kill him, where would the dragon clan's prestige be? Duan Tao fixed his gaze on little Mink, adding, do you really wish to strain relations over a minor conflict? Both the heavenly demon Mink clan and the dragon clan were among the 4 dominant clans, usually minding their own business. Even though they had occasional friction, they rarely aimed to kill, knowing well that a war between them would be disastrous, leading only to mutual destruction. Little Mink's eyes were icy as he measured Duan Tao, slowly saying, this incident is because this mixed-blood bird tried to kill my brother first. Anything I do is justified. If you must protect him, then all I can say is, face the consequences. Little Mink was domineering yet stubborn. Once he decided on something, it was hard to change his mind. Like Lin Dong, threats only made him more resolute. Hee, little Mink is one of the candidates for the next clan leader of the heavenly demon Mink clan. Do you think he has that capability? A middle-aged man from the heavenly demon Mink clan, standing beside little Mink, chuckled softly. Clan leader candidate? Hearing those words, Duan Tao and his companion's pupils slightly contracted, and their expressions turned completely solemn. They could guess that little Mink's status within the heavenly demon Mink clan was not low, but they had underestimated him. As members of the 4 dominant clans, they naturally understood what this meant. If little Mink were indeed to become the leader of the heavenly demon Mink clan in the future, it might cause a rift concerning today's events, potentially affecting the relationship between the 2 clans. Duan Tao and his companion exchanged a glance, both sensing the difficulty of the situation. Little Mink's position was something they needed to regard with caution, yet allowing the heavenly dragon demon commander to be killed in front of so many would bring shame to their dragon clan. As Duan Tao and his companion fell silent, the atmosphere in the area grew oppressive. Everyone held their breath, cautiously watching the unfolding situation. The Golden Ape Demon Commander and the Ghost Vulture Demon Commander discreetly wiped away cold sweat. While they might be considered powerful forces within the beast combat domain, they were insignificant in the eyes of the 2 dominant clans. Though their prowess at the revolution stage was top tier within their clans, the foundation possessed by the dominant clans was far beyond their reach. Little Mink stared sharply at Duan Tao and his companion, the hostility in his eyes continually intensifying. The oppressive atmosphere lingered, and just as little Mink was about to take a step forward, Lin Dong sighed helplessly and appeared beside little Mink, reaching out to grab his arm. Let's just leave today's matter as it is, Lin Dong said with a smile to little Mink. Hearing this, little Mink frowned. He knew Lin Dong's character. The latter's decisions were always concise and to the point. Lin Dong shrugged. He also didn't want to let the heavenly dragon demon commander go, but the current situation concerned both the heavenly demon Mink clan and the dragon clan. While little Mink's status in his clan was likely significant, the relations between the 2 clans were sensitive, and any involvement could trigger a quite frightening upheaval. Moreover, Lin Dong understood clearly that little Mink was only one of the candidates for the clan leader, which meant there were others in the clan who could compete with him. He didn't want these conflicts to spark controversy for little Mink within the clan. Little Mink looked at Lin Dong, reading the meaning behind his gaze, and after a moment of silence, the hostility in his eyes finally subsided a bit. The three middle-aged men behind little Mink were surprised by this change. They knew well little Mink's stubborn nature. Once he made up his mind, it was nearly impossible for others to change it. But now, this friend is indeed magnanimous. I apologize on behalf of the Heavenly Dragon for any previous offenses, Duan Tao said with a sigh of relief, smiling. Hee, no need to apologize. The relic my brother took from him is an ample apology, Lin Dong replied with a slight smile. What a joke. Expecting to walk away unscathed after everything without leaving something behind would indeed be too easy. Lin Dong, you. The Heavenly Dragon Demon Commander roared in anger. The Nine Heavens mountain range was a formidable relic that he had spent endless effort to refine. Shut up, Duan Tao scolded sternly, glaring at the Heavenly Dragon Demon Commander. This fool had stirred up enough trouble, and still didn't realize it. The Heavenly Dragon Demon Commander shut his mouth sulkily. Although both possessed power at the revolution stage, he knew his status in the Dragon Clan couldn't compare to Duan Tao's. Since the young brother is interested in that relic, you can have it. Rest assured, the Heavenly Dragon won't cause any more trouble in the future, Duan Tao said with a bow. That would be best. If there's a next time, Lord Mink won't show any mercy, little Mink stated flatly, causing many to laugh dryly. It seemed he had been lenient earlier. Duan Tao could only nod, suppressing his resentment at little Mink's dominance. Just as he was about to leave with the Heavenly Dragon Demon Commander, his body halted, and he seemed to ponder something. After a while, he turned to look at the Heavenly Dragon Demon Commander. Huh? What's up? The Heavenly Dragon Demon Commander was puzzled by Duan Tao's gaze. You? What did you call him just now? Duan Tao asked, frowning. Lin Dong, that human kid, is quite arrogant in our demon realm. The Heavenly Dragon Demon Commander began, but abruptly stopped when he saw Duan Tao's face change remarkably. Cautiously, he asked, Brother Duan Tao, what's wrong? Duan Tao did not respond, but under the gazes of many, he turned to Lin Dong with a nervous smile. Lin Dong was similarly puzzled by Duan Tao's actions, but still nodded. Hee. Duan Tao rubbed his hands together and then asked nervously, I wonder if Brother Lin Dong knows Lord Qingji? Lin Dong blinked, feeling a bit taken aback, and then, under Duan Tao's intense gaze, he nodded slightly and said, The sky-transforming dragon art I practice was passed down by Senior Qingji. Why do you ask? Swish. Just as his words fell, everything blurred before his eyes, and he found Duan Tao grabbing his hand. The once dignified face was now filled with an odd warmth. Haha, it's really Brother Lin Dong. The Heavenly Dragon Demon Commander and many powerhouses behind watched this comical scene. Stunned, Lin Dong stared incredulously at Duan Tao's face, which was originally full of authority but was now brimming with enthusiasm, and was taken aback. Not just him. Even little Mink and the others beside him were equally astonished. None of them expected this previously composed Dragon Clan expert to suddenly turn into this. Brother Duan, the Heavenly Dragon Demon Commander looked on, his eyes about to pop out. The words rolled in his mouth but never came out, clearly shaken by the scene. What on earth is happening? Even the Golden Ape Demon Commander duo in the distance were full of confusion, exchanging a look with shock in their eyes. Does Lin Dong have ties with the Dragon Clan? Who exactly is this kid? Ahem. Under the strange looks from all around, Lin Dong gradually returned to his senses. Looking at his hand tightly gripped by Duan Tao, he coughed awkwardly and discreetly withdrew it, smiling as he spoke. So, Brother Duan Tao, have you heard of me? In truth, Lin Dong was equally surprised. From Duan Tao's attitude, it was clear he had heard of him, which puzzled Lin Dong. Although he had made a name for himself in the chaotic demon sea, he never would have thought it reached the demon realm, let alone caught the attention of the Dragon Clan, one of the 4 dominant clans. Not long ago, Lord Qingji relayed some words back to the Dragon Clan and specifically mentioned brother Lin Dong. Duan Tao replied with a smile. Lin Dong nodded slightly, realizing that the message was indeed from Senior Qingji. It seemed his status in the Dragon Clan was quite high, though this wasn't surprising. After all, Qingji was a genuine reincarnation stage expert. Having lived for so many years, he would be considered an ancient relic even among the long-lived Dragon Clan. If I had known you were brother Lin Dong, it would have saved a lot of trouble. Duan Tao chuckled and waved at the heavenly dragon demon commander, who hesitantly approached. Sky Dragon, you were reckless in this matter. Apologize to brother Lin Dong. Hearing this, not only did the heavenly dragon demon commander's eyes widen, but even little Mink and the 3 heavenly demon Mink revolving stage experts were surprised, casting a curious glance at Lin Dong. Earlier, Duan Tao wasn't so earnest even when facing little Mink, yet now, Brother Duan, the heavenly dragon demon commander, equally perplexed by the sudden turn of events, replied dumbfoundedly. Brother Lin Dong is the heir of Lord Qingji. How dare you offend him? Duan Tao's gaze hardened as he scolded. Lord Qingji. Hearing this name, even someone as composed as the heavenly dragon demon commander was taken aback. Being part of the Dragon Clan, he knew well what this name represented within their ranks, one of the highest standing figures in the current Dragon Clan. He never imagined that Lin Dong stood connected to such a legendary figure. In this world, although the revolving stage is said to be just a step away from the reincarnation stage, countless talented experts never manage to cross that step in their lifetime. The gap between the two is unimaginably vast. Thus, even though the heavenly dragon demon commander held revolving stage strength and was a lord in the demon realm, he still held deep reverence in facing a true reincarnation stage expert. I remember the heavenly dragon demon commander was quite interested in my sky-transforming dragon art, Lin Dong said with a half-smile. Hearing this, Duan Tao's expression changed instantly. The heavenly dragon demon commander realized the situation was amiss and quickly forced a laugh. Brother Lin Dong, that was foolish of me. Had I known it was Lord Qingji's legacy, I would never have dared desire it even with courage. Brother Lin Dong, Sky Dragon can indeed be rash sometimes. I hope you won't hold it against him, Lin Dong chuckled, sensing something unusual about Duan Tao's enthusiasm. While Qingji did hold a significant position among the Dragon Clan, Duan Tao wasn't an ordinary person either. Even with Qingji's influence, it seemed far-fetched for him to be so particularly accommodating. Let's just drop this matter, Brother Duan Tao. No need to worry. Since it's resolved, we'll take our leave, Lin Dong said, giving a courteous nod to Duan Tao. Duan Tao seemed flustered at Lin Dong's departure. He hastily intervened. Oh, please wait, Brother Lin Dong. Lin Dong narrowed his eyes slightly, gazing at Duan Tao with a smile. He asked softly, Is there something on your mind, Brother Duan Tao? Duan Tao hesitated before nodding with a wry smile. Yes, our Dragon Clan is facing some trouble, and we could use your help, Brother Lin Dong. Lin Dong was taken aback. Was his assistance genuinely needed for a Dragon Clan issue? Come on, what nonsense is this? If your Dragon Clan can't solve it, what can Lin Dong possibly do? Little Mink stepped forward, eyeing Duan Tao suspiciously. The 3 heavenly demon Mink experts behind him also eyed Duan Tao, surprised. With a wave of his hand, Duan Tao enclosed them in a light circle, clearly not wanting the conversation to spread. It's from Lord Qingji. He indicated that the issue we face might only be resolved by Brother Lin Dong. Oh. Lin Dong raised an eyebrow in surprise, intertwining his long fingers. Could it be the alien demon issue? Duan Tao was momentarily stunned by Lin Dong's insight, nodding helplessly afterward. He hadn't expected Lin Dong to guess it directly. Lin Dong furrowed his brow. As he suspected, the Dragon Clan, with its formidable strength, usually wouldn't require his help. But now, their predicament likely involved his unique power against alien demons. Only those mysterious alien demons could cause such distress, even for someone as strong as the Dragon Clan. Alien demons? Those things? Little Mink also frowned, seemingly aware of them. As the former owner of the Ancestral Stone, he naturally had some knowledge, though Lin Dong's mastery had surpassed his own. What exactly is the situation? Lin Dong asked Duan Tao. I'm afraid you'll only understand fully when you reach the Dragon Clan, Duan Tao replied with a bitter smile. This is urgent. We've been discreetly looking for you since hearing from Lord Qingji, and it's a coincidence we met today. We have to go to the Dragon Clan? Little Mink glanced at Duan Tao skeptically. Although Lin Dong had advanced significantly, entering the Dragon Clan carried risks he might not escape from. Rest assured, friend of the heavenly demon Mink, our Dragon Clan is not a mere small clan, and we would never resort to such underhanded tactics. Furthermore, with the connection between Brother Lin Dong and Lord Qingji, we will certainly regard him as a friend, Duan Tao assured. Lin Dong smiled. Brother Duan Tao, worry not. Senior Qingji has helped me, and he's also part of the Dragon Clan. Since your clan is in trouble, I will naturally assist. He indeed had a great interest in the Dragon Clan, particularly with what Qingji mentioned, the ancient dragon transformation pool. To fully master the sky-transforming dragon art, the dragon transformation bones were indispensable. Initially, he was puzzled about establishing this connection. To his surprise, the Dragon Clan reached out themselves. According to Qingji, the ancient dragon transformation pool was significant to the Dragon Clan, and outsiders could never access it. However, now they required his help. Perhaps this could be an opportunity to request access. Thank you, Brother Lin Dong. The Dragon Clan won't forget this favor. Duan Tao expressed with great joy. You're agreeing too quickly. Since when do you leave without benefits? Are you really going to trust a verbal promise? Little Mink whispered to Lin Dong. Lin Dong remained silent as Duan Tao coughed awkwardly. As long as Brother Lin Dong helps us resolve the current issue, I assure you the Dragon Clan will not be ungrateful. When are you planning to leave, Brother Duan Tao? Lin Dong inquired. That depends on you, Brother Lin Dong. But the sooner, the better. Duan Tao hesitated before answering. Lin Dong nodded slightly, noticing urgency in Duan Tao's expression. Let's set out in 3 days then. During these 3 days, we need to handle some matters concerning Thunder Abyss Mountain. Lin Dong contemplated before speaking. All right, I'll come to Thunder Abyss Mountain to pick you up in 3 days, Brother Lin Dong. As for Thunder Abyss Mountain, rest assured, Brother Lin Dong. During this period, should anyone dare to make a move, not only you, but even our Dragon Clan will not let them off. Duan Tao said in a deep voice. As he spoke, he glanced at Sky Dragon Demon Commander, who awkwardly nodded. The past arrogance had vanished, as the situation made him aware of the gravity. Lin Dong had clearly become someone extremely significant to the Dragon Clan, and offending him again might mean even the Dragon Clan wouldn't protect him. Hee, then it's decided. Lin Dong nodded with a smile. Seeing this, Duan Tao didn't say anything further. He clasped his fists once more and swiftly left with Sky Dragon Demon Commander. As they departed, the atmosphere in this part of the world gradually relaxed. Countless gazes directed towards Lin Dong were filled with astonishment. With Duan Tao's previous remarks, who in this beast combat domain would dare offend Thunder Abyss Mountain in the future? Who could have imagined that a seemingly inconspicuous Thunder Abyss Mountain would now be so heavily tied with the heavenly demon Mink clan and the Dragon Clan, 2 of the 4 dominant clans? At that moment, the numerous powerful figures and factions completely abandoned any thoughts of coveting the divine treasure trove in Lin Dong's possession. One by one, with some reluctant sighs, they gradually led their forces away from the relics of the ancient's mountain range. Lin Dong, observing this conclusion, smiled as well. He then turned to Little Mink and said with a grin, Let's go back to Thunder Abyss Mountain and have a good gathering, the 3 of us brothers.